The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Luis Patino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't...
So now here is Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning. I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just...
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next.
Jankowski.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Randolph in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Next, it'll be Kevin Padlow. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The 0-1 pitch. In the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Travis Jankowski.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. First offering, grounded back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next, Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball inside. Come on now, rip.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Fastball laid off well below the knees, and now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Austin Riley would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Durham led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Patino earned his 5th win of the year. Oliver Drake hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Chris Rodriguez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now here is Tyson Randolph looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Wheel is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So now into the box is Gabriel Maciel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Rubel backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Now to bat, Tyson Randolph, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tyson Randolph.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Thanks, kid. Good eye. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just...
Kevin Smith will be next. 2 on,
Catcher.
2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Stripers on top, 4-1. Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, seat up and drive.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Next, it'll be Barry Iswaldo.
Left fielder, Barry Iswaldo.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Randolph is there, 2 down. And now here is Xavier Edwards. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Durham Bulls came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Josh Fleming earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hunter Strickland wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Tyson Randolph is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing. Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Tyson Randolph struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyson Randolph. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can...
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyson Randolph, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it out.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-2 tonight's final. The Bulls get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Trevor Richards earns his first win of the season. Connor Wade permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Tyson Randolph will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up is Mark Griffith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rubel backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He went deep in the contest last night. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in now, Russell Aragon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Can't sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's running down the third baseline. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Left side, but well foul. Jankowski at second. Aragon is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Hey, we got one here.
From the belt, the pitch fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
To the plate now, Xander Wheel. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Barry Iswaldo will come on now and run at first base following the injury. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bulls lead it 3-0. Now into the box, Xavier Edwards. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Full count now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now it'll be Eric McDonald. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Edwards gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Green will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up, Brett Sullivan. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Let's go right here.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bulls are in front here, 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mark Griffith. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No one down here.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Jankowski tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he misses 2-1.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Russell Aragon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a screwball that makes its way over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bulls lead it 3-0. And now, Jeriel Gonzalez as we begin the top of the 4th.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Next to hit is Barry Iswaldo. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit back toward the mound. There's 1.
That's an out.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Gabriel Maciel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Maciel is off at first with 2 away. Slow roller out to short. He's got to hurry. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. At the plate now, Eric McDonald. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Brett Sullivan will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Griffith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Fastball just inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
High chopper to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in is Travis Jankowski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate now is Russell Aragon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 3-0. Nolan Kingham takes over to start the 6th inning. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Durham posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brandon Waddell earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Tyson Randolph takes the loss, only his first of the year. Hunter Strickland closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Zach Logue will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next to hit, Tyson Randolph.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Randolph.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess.
So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
2-0 now. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And they got him. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Hit back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play.
Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, let her rip right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Aragon is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Tyson Randolph will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Lowe earned his 5th win of the year as he finished the 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Christopher McCallum will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Iswaldo is under this one, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Aragon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is there to put it away for out number 1. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
One down.
The third baseman, Kevin.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are low. So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bulls lead it 5-1. And now in the box, Jeriel Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 5-1. Digging in next, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bulls lead it 5-1. Now at the plate is Eric McDonald, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Eric McDonald.
Here comes the 1-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Randolph has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 5-3. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Oliver Drake.
So stepping in is Tyson Randolph. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Drake was born in Massachusetts. He throws a splitter, a 4-seam fastball, and a slider. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Bulls took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Patino earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Christopher McCallum couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Hunter Strickland records the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
He ran into some trouble his last time out. You could tell he wasn't having his best day on the mound. Al Leiter got a chance to see that game. Al, you have some thoughts about what went wrong for him.
Yeah, I think his location was bad. There was pitches up in the zone, clearly not what he wanted to do. It seemed like he wasn't in sync with his catcher. Anytime that happens, you can see agitation on the mound. He's not feeling good about it. What happens? You get in bad counts. I saw a lot of 2-0, 2-1, 3-1 counts, did walk a few guys, and as a result of that, what happens? You see a lot of pitchers, and I thought this is what I saw with him. Started aiming it. That ball is not as with great velocity or maybe not as crisp. The location is off, and those are the times when you see guys that struggle.
So how do you move past that? How do you get to the next game and do better the next time out?
Realize that's going to happen. You know, it's baseball. You're not going to go through a full season from April until October, and minor leagues April until September, and think that every single start is going to be exactly as planned. It's not. And you better get out of your head. You're going to have some great games. You're going to have good games, and you're going to have some clunkers. Get that clunker, put it in your rearview mirror, and start thinking about your next start.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.